Salvete, et bene adonistis ad Pelliculam Sexta. Hello and welcome to our 6th video, Distance Learning Latin from School Without Walls at Francis Stevens. Today we are going to work on the days of the week, including singing a little song. First we're going to write down the names of the days of the week, and then we'll practice our song and we'll go right into it. It'll be a fun day. Alright, we're going to go through the names of the days of the week. There are only 7 names that you have to write because there are only 7 days of the week. What I want you to do though is do a little drawing for each one to help you remember. The first day of the week, in English, we call it Sunday. In Latin, we call it the Dies Solis, literally the day of the sun. And to remember that, you can put a little drawing of the sun right beside it. Okay. The second day of the week, we call in English Monday. And its name in Latin means kind of the same thing, the day of the moon. So we have the Dies Lunae. And I would say, draw a little moon beside it. If you have difficulty making it look separate from the sun, make a nice little crescent moon. The third day of the week, which in English we call Tuesday, in Latin we call Dies Martis. And that means the day of Mars. That is because the day of the week was named after the planet Mars, and it was also named after the god that ancient people worshipped by the name of Mars. And so you can draw your red planet there if you want. The Dies Martis. All right. Our 4th day of the week is the Dies Mercurii, the day of Mercury, also named after the planet and also named after a god, and he was the messenger god, and he wore a funny little hat, and that little hat had wings on it. So you can draw that funny little hat with wings, that's his petasus, and that allowed him to fly from place to place. So it is the Dies Mercurii, our 5th day of the week, which in English we call Thursday. In Latin we call the Dies Iovis. Now, in English, the name Thursday comes from the name of a god, Thor. You may have heard of Thor. Thor was revered by ancient peoples as the god of thunder. Well, the god of thunder, for Latin speakers a long time ago, was Iovis. Iovis. So you can draw maybe a little lightning bolt next to him so that you can remember his name. The 6th day of the week, the Dies Veneris, was named again after a goddess and also a planet, the goddess Venus, and she was the goddess of beauty and of love. So if you want, you can draw a little heart next to her. And the last day of the week sounds a lot like it does in English. Our Saturday is in Latin the Dies Saturni. And again, this was named both after a god, a harvest god, and it was also named after the planet because a long time ago they named all the planets after the gods that they worship. And if you remember the planet Saturn is not red, but it's very big and it has a ring going around it. So for the Dies Saturni, you can draw the planet Saturn. We're now going to go through the pronunciation of each of the days of the week. If you haven't finished writing them down, feel free to pause the video before you go on to this section, so that way you can copy them down either from your screen or from the description at the bottom of the video. When you're ready, restart the video. All right, we're going to go through each one. I'm going to ask you to say it with me twice. Dies solis. Dies solis. Dies lunae. Dies lunae. Dies Martis. Dies Martis. Dies Mercurii. Dies Mercurii. Dies Iovis. Dies Iovis. Dies Veneris. Dies Veneris. Dies Saturni. Dies Saturni. Bene. Let's move on to the song. Okay, so we are going to learn our song, and I am going to try to sing it for you on camera. So what I'd like you to do right now is to repeat back after me. The song is going to be very simple. Dies solis primus. Dies solis primus. Lunae Martis Mercurii. Lunae Martis Mercurii. Iovis Venerisque. That one's tricky. Iovis Venerisque. Tunc dies Saturni. And all we're doing is we're listing the days of the week. Dies solis primus, the first day is the day of the sun, the dies solis. Then lunae, Monday. Martis, Tuesday. Mercurii, Wednesday. Iovis, Thursday. Veneris, Friday. And dies Saturni, Saturday. Are you ready? All right, let's begin. Hebdomadis, Hebdomadis, Septem dies, Hebdomadis. Dies solis primus, lunae Martis Mercurii, Iovis Venerisque, tunc dies Saturni. Dies solis primus, lunae Martis Mercurii, Iovis Venerisque, tunc dies Saturni. Septimana, Septem dies, Hebdomadis, Septimana, Hebdomadis. Dies solis primus, lunae Martis Mercurii, Iovis Venerisque, tunc dies Saturni. Hebdomadis sunt septem dies. Ita solis lunae Martis Mercurii Iovis Veneris tunc dies Saturni. Pellicula brevis. And now for a short stretch. Primum surgite et state recta. Inducite anhelitum et respirate per nasum. Nunc lente incurvamini ad pedes, tangite pedes, lente surgite, tangite genua, surgite idrum lente, et state recte, tollite manus ad latra, et induc angelitum, et respirate, et lente deponite idrum ad latus. Et idrum inducite angelitum, et per nasum respirate, et idrum sedete. Now that we have finished our lesson for today, please visit the link that is in the description of the video. This will take you to your exit ticket for today's lesson. You can also find this link in the folder in our distance learning platform. I look forward to speaking with you again. Sed nunc, gratias et valete.